Up next, the Jazz taking on the Mavericks. For the Utah Jazz, it's been a display of dominance this season. Few teams can... Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Daniel Gafford is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Wagner. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. And for the Jazz, we've got Walker Kessler. George out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at power forward. That's the midway point of the season now, Smitty. You have a favorite for league MVP?
BA, I have my personal favorite, but it's still too early to call. So much can happen on the back half of the season.
Banked it in off the glass.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Got a piece of it. Here's Gafford. It's McDaniels on the wing. Takes a 3. Edwards can't hit. On offense, here's Utah. Pass to George. And here's Kessler. And here's Sexton. 9 points in his last outing. George's shot is off. First quarter of play, a minute in. Doncic against George.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
With the good teams the Jazz have had recently, you'd think their drought will end soon, right, Smitty?
BA, 31 playoff appearances without a championship. Woo! Second most in league history. It feels like it has to end soon. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Kessler, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Doncic passes to McDaniels. Misses the layup.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
From 9 feet out. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Markkanen can do this. Play a little bully ball from time to time. Watch out.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time. He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Sexton. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Gafford. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Sexton. There's the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Tipped away. George with a steal. Pass to Markkanen. Into the lane. Tries yet again. Nice D from Gafford.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
And the Jazz call time here. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Washington's checked in for Gafford. Griffin comes in for Wagner. Houston, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. Here's Sexton, and it's blocked. On the break. Pass to Houston. And he lobs it up top. Tries to keep it alive. Sexton with it. Picked up by Griffin. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. It's tipped. They recover it. Here's Houston. 1:24 left in the opening quarter. Second chance shot. Hardy, pass to Washington. And they take the lead.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
From the high post. Nice jump shot.
Usually Clarkson avoids this shot, but he had a feeling that time.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Houston passes to McDaniels. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz.
Griffin outside. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Pass to Clarkson. It's stolen by Washington. To the paint. Here's Hardy. Good D by Kessler.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
He's off on that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Houston passes to McDaniels. Down low. And Washington powers it through.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Throws it up high. And it's Capella with the jam.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Tie game here in Utah. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
9. The Mavericks. 9.
Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
We've got George, Lauri Markkanen out there with Clint Capella. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Remember, it was the steal of Luka igniting the break.
Here's George. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Sexton's checked in for Utah.
Colin Sexton.
Now off the inbound. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Easy shot for Markkanen. Has the height to shoot over anyone from that mid-range area.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Here's Wagner. Again, Dallas.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Utah trailing here. Outside Sexton. Markkanen for 3. They get it back.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Washington left side. Pass to Edwards. Smitty, let me ask you, what do you think has been the most impactful change to the game in recent years?
I think it's the three-point shot, BA. The number of attempts and also the bigs from the center spot to power forward, those guys taking threes has created a lot of space for guys to drive the basketball.
Here's Sexton and Gafford with the block. Doncic outside. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Gafford.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
From behind the arc. Utah with the rebound. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
It's stolen by Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And Utah calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And the Mavericks making a change here. McDaniels checked in. George, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic. Driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Doncic for the Jazz. Kessler comes in for Capella, and Clarkson subbed in for George. Doncic hits them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Wagner for 3. Rebound, Utah. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Clarkson.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The teardrop. And he lays it up and in. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
A guy with power and finesse. Clarkson feathering one through.
Well, Jordan Clarkson has had many different roles in his career, Smitty, all with the same outcome.
BA, it doesn't matter what jersey Clarkson has on or what role he has. The dude is going to score. Simple as that.
Doncic passes to Washington. Outside Edwards. 1:24 left to play in the first half. Kicks it to Doncic. The 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Sensabaugh. Sexton against Doncic. The offensive rebound.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Kessler with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has gotten 4 this quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Sexton against Doncic. Sexton with it. Still without a bucket. Drains the triple.
When Colin Sexton likes a look, he takes it, even when it's from range.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Clarkson for 3. Offensive board.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. 3 seconds left. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the opponent.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Luka Doncic is out there with Edwards. Then it's Daniel Gafford, then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Doncic passes to Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 8-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Well, the Mavericks shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 8.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Sexton misses. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Doncic passes to McDaniels. Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds in the game.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
McDaniels inside. He's covered by Kessler. McDaniels can't hit. Here's Hendricks. 6 points for him. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Man, the defender really went after him.
A different look for Dallas. Griffin, he's checked in for Wagner. Houston comes in for Edwards. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Jaden McDaniels. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Capella with the jam.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Gafford. Here's Houston. Here's Hardy. No made baskets yet. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's George on the wing. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hardy's got his first 3 points of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
George with it, now guarded by McDaniels. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Markkanen, and it's Utah scoring again.
He can score as a pick-and-roll ball handler, something extremely rare for someone Markkanen's size.
Dallas calls timeout.
Jazz fans, they're talking Utah.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Washington's checked in. Here he goes.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's George, and they'll get another chance. And Capella gets it to go.
That's 2.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Hardy. George defending. And the dunk by Gafford.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. George for 3. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
And stolen by Markkanen. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Washington. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Puts it up. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now. Griffin with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Inside, Kessler. And that one is stuffed right through.
I like the feed from Clarkson, showing he's more than just a scorer.
And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. From the inbound. The third quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead, up 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Clint Capella out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Doncic with it. Picked up by Sexton. Doncic feeling it out a bit. The Luka 3. Money.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Clarkson against Edwards. And another miss by Utah. The Mavericks leading. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Edwards. Wagner outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Colin Sexton.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Griffin, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks. Griffin.
To stop the run, George's shot is off. George has gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. It's Edwards with a drive. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Doncic.
And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
And the Jazz call time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Hardy, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The kick out to Griffin. Gafford passes to McDaniels. Here's Griffin. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to George. There's the drive. It's not going to go for him.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
For 3, Hardy connects from downtown.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
That one goes in.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. George for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Edwards can't hit.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And there's the slam to finish it off.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Gafford. No luck on that one. Good D by Kessler. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 11. Markkanen for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Thing of beauty. In terms of pure shooting form, Markkanen's already well polished.
Here's Wagner. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Here's George. And Gafford with the block. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Doncic. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And Utah calls time here. They trail by 8. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Give a big round of applause.
Here's George. Here's Hendricks. An easy 2 on the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Wagner driving in, and it's in there. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. And down it goes. 2 points.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Wagner for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Substitution on the court.
"17 seconds left in the 4th. Knocks down the triple.
Sharing the ball is part of the job description as a guard. Clarkson really does a nice job of it.
And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
The defender was pretty much helpless right there. This man had a clear height advantage, and he got the exact kind of shot he wanted.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. They lead by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he commits the intentional foul.
His first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? You see, when you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Timeout called, the Jazz. They trail by 5. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both good from the line that time. Wagner, he's open. Off the inbound, no good. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.